Hello and welcome back to Crypto My God. The markets are not looking so great today, so I'm going to focus on some stuff that's a little more fun. This is actually a product that I've been a initial user of and a really big fan, especially coming from my photography background, which is called Lens Protocol. And what it is doing is attempting to lay the foundation for other people to build social networks on top of it. The idea of Lens is that through a wallet connectivity, you get to own all of the relationships that happen on top of a social media platform. So whether that be creating friendships, whether that be likes, whether that be the ability to collect a piece of content, all of this happens as a minted NFT that sits inside of your wallet. This means that if someone wants to build, let's say, an Instagram for photography and you build a community, you'll be able to access that same community when you log into what would be analogous to, say, a Twitter for text. All of those relationships move with you from platform to platform because they exist within your own self-custodied wallet. This also allows for all sorts of interesting mechanisms that are very much specific to blockchain. So let's just get into it. For a very quick recap, you can check out lens.xyz. This is going to cover mostly the protocol itself. It talks about the transaction settlement, the cost effectiveness, scalability, security, all of those things. And you're not really going to see the app itself. And of course, you can see the Lens team's front end, which they made specifically as a demonstration purpose, really. This is called hey.xyz. It is a light lift version of a social network that could be built on top of this. Again, Lens is the one that is responsible for Hey, but I'm going to take you into the way that I really access and use it, which is an app called Orb on the iPhone. All right, so let's hop into Orb. I've been having a really good time with this. Again, I'm a photographer as my background, so I think this is really cool. And it's actually a way to generate a little bit of revenue around your content. So it's something that I've been trying to push other creators to. At the core, Lens is really a creator-focused kind of application, and they do focus on helping creators, again, own their content and monetize it and make something big. So you can see here that it just kind of resembles a lot of photographic posts, but it's really fun. Let me just get to a post myself. Obviously, the app is pretty straightforward. I hit plus, I get a new pop-up, and I go through. Great, so I found a photo I like. This is something I took down by the waterfront, and let's just call it time, travel, and light. And what's really fun is obviously these are pretty familiar features for a photo share, but there is something unique, which is that I can make this post collectible. I can turn it into an NFT. Now here I have a free mint. I'm actually going to set a price, so I can denominate this in the bonsai token that they're trying to popularize, but I've also got stable coins, wrapped Polygon. This was originally built on Polygon, and a bunch of other weird memes that people have tried to contribute to. I'll use bonsai for the culture, and I set it to 100 bonsai. I'm going to make one. I think maybe it's interesting if it's limited one of one. And I can do a repost referral reward. So anyone who reposts it and gets me someone to collect it can share that. I can split the revenue with other recipients. Let's say I do a partnership. This all adds up to be a kind of interesting way to, again, monetize the content that we're giving away for free, and which Facebook and the larger platforms are really just taking advantage of us. So I'm going to hit that. I've got it ready to go, and let's go to post. Now, one thing that's interesting to note as I go into my account, I do have a wallet associated with Orb directly. One of the fun things that I've actually found is that they have these sticker packs that you can buy. And just like an NFT collection, it's kind of like if you get in early and people use it, you earn rewards. So you can see that I have a total revenue of $1.43 here that I need to claim with $1.61. It means I have like 20 some odd cents from before. But I can just go ahead and claim this. And again, that's the more people that use this sticker pack are paying a slight fee to post and to collect these. And me being early, I get to take advantage of that. So this is a really cool, interesting kind of concept. Now, here's something fun, and I think this is really what it comes down to, right? Which is my revenue. So from mints, from people collecting my images, you can see at the top, I've made $129. These are things that I would have shared just on Instagram for free. So this is really cool. I think this is a first mover advantage, quite frankly. A lot of people just want to come out and collect things for the sake of it and to support other creators. But here, let's just look at, $6.79. This is a post that got $6.79 worth of collections. And this is just a really fun one that I call Bucalia. But this, to me, is an unlock for the creative class and very much the future of where things are going to continue to go. that I am very excited to see. Well, I've been a lens guy for a long time because this is actually my little lens friend. He's just adorable. I got him IRL. And, I think it's an interesting experiment trying to reframe how we interact with social in a way that we actually have more ownership for the creators versus all of that value extraction. It's crypto, so it's all very early. There's a bot problem which is hard to solve in social. It's just difficult, but I do recommend it. I have a good time with it. It's just something else to explore, and it's also a really strong narrative to say, there are interesting things being built in the Web3 space, in the blockchain space. Now, last but not least, ultimately, I do believe that AI agents and all of that they represent, so their training basis, their very personality, those will probably be captured inside of NFTs. So Lens is actually the perfect place to launch an entire AI agent that operates as an independent brand. It could run via its NFT, which contains its programs, all of the content that could be required to fulfill a social media broadcast, right? It could be posting things to Lens. It could be generating revenue by having the collect fees. And this is fully autonomous, and these are features due to blockchain. So really interesting. Again, just give it a try. I've been a fan for a long time, so like I'm kind of biased. But it's an experiment that I would like to see come to fruition and actually find some success. With that being said, instead of saying good luck, I'm just going to say have some fun, guys, and I'll see you around.